Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop spoiling me! Stop it! What's your problem?
Another one.
Oh my gosh.
Another one.
You love my energy? How did I make your day better? I'm yelling at you! What do you mean? That's it. And try not to gift challenge. Literally failed. Failed. You failed. You're a failure. You failed! You failed! How's it feel to fail? I win! I win! I win! I win! You failed. You failed the challenge. Sorry. You're way past the 5 mark. You're way past the 5 mark now. Way past. Failed. Failed.
I'll do it again.
No, you won't! I'll do it again. No! I was just... Oh, no. You get your butt out of here. No, D8. No. You especially. No. You become the new rainbow and the new freedom and the new mecha man. No. Too much. No, too much. You became the new everything. You became the new Griffin. Stop it! Oh my gosh, the giggle is bunning again. Stop it! Stop it! What am I supposed to do? I haven't even started yet! You want to break me? You want to break me? Well, I'll have you know, I don't break easily, okay? I don't need this. I don't need this. This song is sad. Turn it off.
Yes, let all gift.
You smell like hot Cheeto on a Sunday. Stop it!
Gotcha.
I'm gonna, I will, ha! You're cringe! 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 I'm not real! I'm not real! I'm not real! You're cringe! I'm not real! Stop it! It's a meme! It's a meme! It's a meme! Stop! Stop it! Listen here, buddy old pal. All right, listen here, and you better listen good, okay? I'm not even real. I'm not even real. I don't exist. Calm down, Sonny. It's just a drawing. Stop. Oh my gosh, none of this is real. No, stop. What are you gonna make me do now? Huh? You want me to make frickin' lose it? Because I will. I'll make frickin' lose it. I'll make frickin' lose it. Cut it out. I'll make frickin' lose it. Get out of your mind. Get out of your... Are you done? Please. I'm done. I beg you. Please. Be done. Stop. Enough. Please. I'm begging you. Please. I'm not even joking. I'm not even close to joking. Please. I will do the worst possible thing you would ever want and wish to happen. All right. I will. Don't think I won't find something creative, because I will. I'll find something creative. I'll find it. No. I'm gonna play. I'll play Dora the Explorer. Don't make me. I'll play Dora. I'll play it. I'll play Dora. I'll play cool math games. I'll play Fire Emblem. I'll go on Google and search Chrome. I'll Google. I'll do stuff like that. I'll play something you hate. I'll play something you absolutely despise. I'll play the Barbie game. I'll play the Barbie game. I'll play it. I'll play the spirit horse game. Stop. I'll play the Barbie game. The horse. The one with the horse. The ranch. The ranch game, the ranch in the Barbie. I will. I'll play Feral Heart. I'll play. No! Wait, no! Never mind. You would enjoy that too much. No, never mind. I'm trying not to cringe challenge. Impossible. Stop it. No, shut up, Jeff. Shut up.
You have no power here.
You don't remember that game. Nope. You don't remember that game. You don't remember. Why? I'm just trying to have a good Friday night, and you... I can't... I'm telling Jesus. Stop it! Why are you Stop it! I don't want to feel! I don't want to feel! It's a Friday! I want to enjoy stuff! I just want to play Dead Space. I just want to stomp on the necromorphs. I just want to do something. I want to stomp! I want to stomp! Can I stomp? Please?
Hot diggity dog.
Shut up! That's it. That's it. I'm playing Barbie. I'm playing Barbie. I'm doing stuff. I'll do something. I'll play Barbie. I'll play Barbie. Giggle buns! Stop giggling! Stop giggling at those buns, please, please. Barbie, play online. Barbie play game online. Barbie.
The stomp.
Here we go. Here we go. I got it. Yeah. Barbie online. Barbie game. That's right. Let's play some Stop gifting! Barbie. We'll play some Barbie. We'll play some Barbie right here. Okay. Hot diggity dog. Here we go. Barbie game. Barbie game. Here we go. This is a really weird Barbie game. I don't like it. This is a fashion police. The Barbie, let's go. A Barbie game. What do you mean? Wow. What is this?
Just hear me out.
Do it. I'm doing it. The fashion police? Fashion police? Busted! What was that? What was that?
No need to yell.
What the heck?
No need to have a riot. Shut your eyes. Take a deep breath.
Massive cram!
Oh,
stop that! 5,000! Oh! The bits! No! Barbie play. I'm gonna wear that. That's so cute. That's so stylish. That's so cute. Very cute. Yeah, those are good jeans. Clearly, I know what I'm looking at. Clearly, I know what I'm looking at here. Yeah, those. That's. This is good. This is good. Yeah. Those are skills. Stop gifting! I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to play it anymore. What am I doing? Alright. Barbie purses. This is cute. There's a cat. Pink. Glamorous. Cute eyes. There we go. I like that style. That's good. That's great. There we go. No, Jeff. Why? I'm playing the fashion police. There's ads. Why is there ads in a child's game? What would a child name with ads? Here we go. The blue is stylish. Here we go. The hair. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm digging that. I'm digging that one. Here we go. Looking like gotta get that low cut. There we go. Did I finish? We're done. I'm fashionable now. I'm fashionable. This is the best part. Busted. You stop right there, criminal scum. Don't embrace the law. My watch. Stop gifting. Stop gifting. Stop right there. You're not underwater here, Missy. Take your outfit and get into the car. The Barbie police. The Barbie police. What is this game? I don't understand. I'm just in pain at this point. I don't even understand it. Why is the music so loud for it too? I'm the fashion police. I just stress. Looking like Ariel. What is this? I hate it. This is clearly the fashionable item. This is clearly the dress. Jeff, please, Jeff, please. Gosh, what the heck, crawfish? What's up, Matama? Barbie, the fashion police is here. You clearly need our help. You clearly need our help. She's saying my style sucks. What is this? Okay. This is fashionable. Please, leader, please. I'm trying to make a bikini outfit. Can't you see? Hold on. I'm clearly looking for the better option. Just stop. Why would the fashion police keep getting me? There we go. A bag. It's gonna be as simple as possible, okay? As simple as possible. This better work, okay? Clearly this is cute. Is this not cute or is it not? Why would I not win? Look at that. There's a hat for it to go. Look at that. Hair even gone up and everything, okay? How is this not fashionable? Done.
We do have this script. Can we take that?
Clearly this works. What do you mean, bust it? You know, I quit. No, stop gifting! You know, I'll find something worse. Animal games. Anime couple dress up? What the frick is this? What the heck is this? Salty! You really want to... What is this? What the frick am I looking at? What the heck is this?
Gotcha.
I don't understand. What is this? No, I hate it. No, thank you. No, I don't want to watch an ad. Why is there an ad on a child's game? What is this? Could you stop it? I'm done with this. I am just done with this. I don't... Picture. Save to my PC. No, I don't want it. Stop. Oh my gosh. Why? Let me look at the most recent. Capybara clicker right here. Crazy games. Crazy incoming. Unity game. Click it. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got real gaming style now. This is the real MVP of gaming, okay? This is the epitome of what a great gaming community has come up with. It's the Capybara game. The Capybara, the one that you keep calling a hamster. This is the true meaning of gaming, okay? This is the true MLG tier list, okay? You're gonna add this to the top games and all of 2023. All of it. Okay, pro gamer. You guys couldn't even hope to click on this Capybara as much as me. All right? You were never a good gamer. Talk to me next time you can play Naruto Storm 3 against me, huh? And then we'll talk. That's a pretty big hamster. It's not a hamster! It's a Capybara. It can never be a hamster. Stop giggling those buds! Stop it! That's what you get. You're not gonna come over for my mom's birthday. Stop lying! What is this? This is lame. Dog simulator! Here! Right here! Dog simulator! I've always wanted to be a dog! Right here, made with Unity. This is the epitome of games, okay? Right here, the dog game. I want to be...
Quiet,
Stop
please.
Yeah, but these games are pretty cool,
No
not
need to
gonna lie.
shout. No need to yell. No need to have a riot. Shut your eyes. Take a deep breath.
Chat. I'm naming the dog chat.
Oh,
I'm
you've
naming the
gone
dog
quiet.
chat, and you know what? You're female now. You're female dog. I can move around with ASD. Okay. I don't need all this. Let me move. Okay, here we go. Now we got it. Now this is a real... What the frick? Rats settled in our house. I'm afraid of rats. Help me to get rid of them. Go to my house and kill a few of them. How? I hope the rest will run away after that. What is this? What the heck? A freaking dog. Mastro, look at this. Look what chat has ran me to do. Okay, look what you guys did. Look what you made me do. You made me play this awful, goodness gracious, awful dog game. It's so bad. It's what the heck? What is this? Why is this box showing up? What the heck? Oh, wow. I'm getting attacked by a cow. Thanks. Look at that. Call him Charles. No, his name is Chat. It's you! It's you! I mean, it looks fun. Look at that. I'm gonna kill the human next. Hold on. You haven't even seen the last of me. You haven't... Eat it. Eat it. That's right. Now it's time to eat this human. Get over here. Hold on. Move. Move. Why won't you move? Run. There you go. What the heck is that animation? Why is she doing that? What is that? Stop hitting the gritty. It's causing it's causing chat to bark. She's getting down. I'm fighting this chick. I'm fighting this girl. I'm gonna die. Try again. What? No, I'll get her. I'll get her. I'll get her. This is what happened. Shut up. This is what happens. Let me travel my I am not playing this game. Why am I playing this? Oh my gosh. The man is next. Let's go. This is what happens when you're male.
Gotcha.
What is this? This is the stupidest thing I've ever played in my life. What the heck is behind me? What's behind me? I'm gonna die now. There's another dog. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm done. All right, this is enough. This is enough. This is enough. I'm done. Out of here. That was just too painful. I just definitely cannot take it anymore. Gosh. All right, that was absolutely painful. All right, no thanks to you, Aidenator and Massacram and all the rest of y'alls. All the rest of y'all. This Feral Heart shut up. I'm not touching that game. Nice try, SD. Nice try. However, what did you vote? What did you vote in the Discord for? Mods, what did they vote? Did they vote the hangout or the feral bark? Cool math games. Listen here, Lemon Daddy. Every time I play cool math games, I lose it. I lose it. Couldn't make it as a dog. Time to find a new profession. I need to drink my energy drink. You're exhausting. No, McNutty, you're exhausting. That is what you are. You're exhausting. All right.
Choo choo hype lurk.
Too much. Too much.
Doesn't seem to be any cringe around here.
Ah! No, not the prime. That's not prime. That's the sub. Tier 3. What? 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 Don't make me watch Victorious on stream, which is probably not... That would be painful enough. Listen, I told you. I get to do whatever I want if you pass 5 gifted subs, which you failed already. You failed at that. You already did that. You ruined it. Thanks to Freedom for that one. Another 3... Now it's time for the Victorious episode thon. That's what we can. Not painful enough. Okay, you're right. iCarly. No. Big Time Rush. Big Time Rush. Big Time Rush. That will do it. What is this song? Get out of here. Does it look like I'm into that? No. This is doo-doo music. Where's my upbeat music? The frick? Big Time Rush. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Don't make me. Don't make me. I will. I will. Not painful enough. What do you mean it's not painful enough? Bro saying we're going to watch those together ain't a threat. You love those shows. What shows don't you like? Name everything you hate. Name everything you hate. Leo, what's up? Welcome. Thank you so much for the 7 months Prime, man. Appreciate it. Listen, I only give thanks to the Prime. Sorry. Only the Primes. The Primes get my heart. So what do you hate? What do you hate? What do you hate? Velma. Okay, that's too much. That's too much. You're going far there. You've crossed the line. Feral Heart. Yeah, whatever. You're not getting me to touch that. No, you're never getting me to touch that game. You honestly have to torture me to death to play that one.
Operation Break. The stream has begun.
The stream Operation Break. What do you mean by that? Money. What? Cross the line. Yeah. You're Prime. Boruto. Oh, you're right. That one's pretty difficult. That one's a hard sit through. I have to admit. That's a hard watch. Have a spectacular day. You too, Ricky. You too. Gumball. But who doesn't like Gumball? I don't know a single person who says, you know what? I hate Gumball. Like, I think it appeals to all audiences, does it not? Your fiance and you unironically watch all of Big Time Rush. Me too. You hate Gumball. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, fine. We'll watch Chowder. We'll watch Chowder. What am I doing though? Am I finishing the stupid Dead Space or am I hanging out? What's going on here? Here, mods, can you run a poll real quick and see what the heck I'm doing? Am I doing that or am I not doing that? Let me know. Let me know what I'm doing. Tell me what I'm doing. Because I'm a little confused. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's a Friday night energy drink. I mean, energy day. Day. New episodes of SpongeBob is just deep fried. No, I don't want to watch the new episodes of Sponge. They ruin it. Hang out in Dead Space? Hang out in Dead Space? Just run a poll. Run a poll for me. Do a poll. Do a special poll for me, Mr. Mod. Mr. Mods. Do a special poll. A very special one. Blue. Hogwart. Oh, I haven't gotten back to that either. You can throw that on there if you want. I don't care. Throw whatever. Throw whatever. It is your day to choose, ultimately. You already know how Friday works. You already know. You choose it. Ew, a little small bit of spit went straight into my monitor when I said that. It just... beeline towards my monitor. It was like a bullet. That's how fast it went. Special poll. Exactly, for code. Do a special poll. I'm spitting out chat now. You know, I was. It was exactly in your area, in your facility over there, right over here. Where I'm looking right now is where I see your reads. When I'm looking right here is where I'm reading. Where my eyes are. My eyes are right here. I'm reading. I'm reading what you're saying. Outlast 2. Oh, no! Not that one. That's a painful one. That one's painful. That's the painful one. I can't do it. Absurd. Do it again. What? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, huh? Sonic? Don't read my chat. They're private. I'm reading them. Okay, so Dead Space. What the heck is more bells? What's more bells? Bullying me? What? You can't do that! You cheater. Don't make me play DDR, because I will. Don't make me, because I will. Don't make me. You want to torture me? I'll torture you. Don't even think about it. Don't think that I won't do it, because I will. Don't even think that I won't do it. I will. I mean, do it. I will. Don't test me. Play Dark Souls in your dreams. Dreaming on, are we? That's not a game. You can't bully me. What do you mean? What do you want? Do you want the Dead Space? Do you want the Hogwarts? Do you want the... No! Marbles is marbles. By the way, that's what more bells is. It's marbles. What is this list? Stop it! What do you want? What do you want? Vote it! You guys dare me to play DDR? What do you mean dare, son? I will play it if I wanna. I wish I could play Detroit Become Human again, but I can't. I can't do it. To drive you crazy. I'm already driven crazy, thanks. I'm already there. I'm already at the threshold of crazy. Already there, alright? And it's your fault. No. Bullying me is off the table. What do you want? That's not even an option. What does bullying me mean? You already do it. You need to challenge me to play DDR. It's not even a challenge. I will, Melted Face. I will do it. You voted Hogwarts. Well, what? Dead Space got second? So what? You want me to play Dead Space or nah? What do you want? Or do you want it? You're so undecisive. Like a woman. Why? Why can't you just choose? Okay? Listen. Marbles? What do you want? I'm not calling my mom. I'm not doing it again, okay? She's a busy whammon. I'm not gonna call her. She's busy. She's a busy whammon. I'm not gonna call my mom. For your own amusement. I'm not calling my mom for your amusement. Not doing it. Xeno Freak. What's that? Bugs and Meme Champs. What do you mean prove it? Of course. DDR. Okay, Leo. Fine. DDR, he says. We did choose. You just didn't like our choice. What do you want? What is bullying me gonna... Alright. I'll play your game. What do you want? Go ahead. Do another poll. List what you want to force me to do. Go ahead. What do you want me to do since you voted that? What What do you want me to play? What do you want me to do? Go ahead. Do a poll. Name whatever you want. Big time run. I don't care. Pick another poll, mods. Since they want to torture me, since they want to bully me, since you like bullying me, chat, choose something. Call my mom. She's a busy woman. You think she just has all the time in the world to just talk to her one and only daughter, huh? Huh? You think? She's a busy Lupine. She's a busy Lupine. No, not yes. She's a busy Lupine. We don't call royalty anymore. Business hours are not there. Stop. I don't want to call my mom. Why? Jeff, did you really text my mom? You texted my mom? Her birthday's not even until September 1st! Jeff! Now I got people texting my mom! Bro! Speedrun, call my mom. Okay, alright. Questionnaire time. You can ask her whatever you want. Hold on. Give me a second. You guys are just unhinged. You're unhinged. Unhinged. Absolutely out of control. You are absolutely out of control. Someone needs to put you in control. No, wait. No, not in control. I mean, you're out of control. Just stop being out of control. Hold on, okay? I'm gonna call. I can't promise she'll answer, little punk. Okay? She's busy. What's her credit score? You did not just ask that. What's her credit score? What? Okay, I'm calling. Shut up. Just quiet, please. No need to shout. No need to yell. No need to have a riot. Shut your eyes. Take a deep breath. You got all quiet. Hold on. I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, okay? It was special the first time. Now you're making it a second time. Why do you want my mom more than me? Another poll. What do you guys want? You're gonna make me pee my pants. I have to pee now. Congratulations. You see what you make me do? You make my bladder start reacting in a bad way. That I may have to pee now. Listen, I don't know what she's gonna say. I don't want her to say embarrassing stuff. My mom is great. I don't want to. Peeing her pants is not what we want. It better not. Nice trick. What do you mean? All right. Just hush for a second. Hush for a second.
Your call, but if you leave a deep...
Sorry, she didn't answer. Sorry, I told you. She's a busy woman. Now she thinks I'm calling her. She's gonna think it's an emergency or something. Ignored? What do you mean ignored? She's my mom. I'm not calling her again. It's not my fault she didn't answer. It's not my fault. What do you want from me? Yeah, I'm sorry. That was quite the scare for me, so I apologize. You came to the consensus that I should play whatever to help me relax from that scare? Oh. Honestly, it's alright. I'm just happy my brother's okay. As long as he's okay, I'm fine. And it's nothing that's like life-threatening at the moment. So, he should be okay. You decided that? Yeah, you decided that? You just decided for me, did you? Something lighthearted? Okay. Alright. Yeah, we should be good now, guys. Alright, it's good to... Alright, it's good. It's good to be back. You voted? Oh, you voted already? Hey, what's up, Beto? What's going on, man? It's good to see you. Alright. Oh, wow. Disappeared. Okay. Alright. It's good to see you guys again. After that freak out. But we're good. Play some Halo and find Lemon Daddy. You want me to go through all of that again? You came here during the BRB screen. Glad everything's okay. Oh, appreciate it, cutie. Also, welcome to the meme champs. Welcome in. As well as you, Tattoo, I believe. Play whatever you want. Okay. All right. No, it's okay. It's whatever. I don't need to relax or anything like that. I'm all right. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm okay. Maybe slightly concerned. A little concerned, but it's not a big deal at the moment. Luckily, we'll see tomorrow. Yeah, there's No, I'm a good person. What? Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters? What? Can we start bullying me again? Go ahead. Might make me feel a little bit more at home at the moment. Go ahead. Listen, I give you permission. I give you permission. Go ahead. Do what makes you happy. I'm happy with that. Play what I want. I don't know what I want. That's the problem. Know what I want for me. Giggle. 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 Giggle now. No. Bad Giggle Bun. Bad. You should play the most stress-inducing game for real. For real. Just play the most stress-inducing game. What can you play? Like, and what games do I have? My mic is still lagging?
Another one.
What do you mean my mic is lagging?
Another one.
Lagging? Is my mic lagging? What do you mean lag? Is that what's happening? My mic is fine. Okay, don't freak me out, please. Please don't freak me out. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I would deeply appreciate it. I've had enough issues with my stream. I don't need any more anxiety. All right, guys. It's fine. All right. Well, honestly, it's still up to you guys what you want to do. I'll give it to you. So go ahead and decide. Play a scary game. I mean, I could, but it just depends. I'm the biggest issue with your... What do you mean I'm the biggest issue? Goodness gracious, SD, you know. Up your volume? Up my volume? Like this? Like that? Is it okay? Am I alright now? Is that fine? I don't play Stardew. I don't think I've ever played it. No, not you. No, not me? Oh, okay. I thought you said me. I upped it. Am I too loud now? No, you're fine. Alright. I'm fine. You say I'm fine. Screenshot it! 4K. Caught in 4K. Play Morbles. The crinkly bag ASMR. No! That's not what you mean. You got a new phone and got a TikTok, and the first TikTok you see of me is me meowing. When did I meow? When? I don't remember meowing. Did I ever meow? I don't think so. Did someone say ASMR? No one said that. No one at all. No one at all said that. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Play VR chat. VR chat? I don't know about that. When I imitated the cat. Oh, right. When I was like, the cat, you remember that? Yeah, I remember that. The great... No. Uh-oh, the heart rate is doing the stupid thing again. Could we not do that crap? Why are you doing that? Yeah, why are you doing that again? I just fixed you. Now you're going back to that? Great. Okay. Alright, here we go. Permissions, maybe? No? Okay, I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Stupid. 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 There we go. Reconnecting. That's so annoying. That is so dumb. Memes, shooter, horror, or VR chat. Can we normalize having a heart rate of 100? No. No. I don't want to. Roblox doors? Huh? Play Alien? No, not that game again. I haven't touched. No, no. Oh, I don't have the energy to fight you right now. Beat Saber? I can't. I wouldn't be able to set it up. You vote Ark? Okay, okay. Ark's a very hefty game. I know I can play Ark. That's fine. I wouldn't want to. It's not exactly up my alley at the moment. Alien? Can I get a vote again? What's the plan? Good idea. Maybe I should just play Dark Souls. I mean, not Dark Souls. Dead Space. Dead Space. Resident Evil 4 demo. Wait, that's out? There's a Resident Evil 4 demo? Huh? Right now? Wait, why? Huh? Hold up. Wait a second. Kaito's playing it? You mean he's playing it before me? Whack. 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 Alright, hold on. I want to play the demo. I want to play. How long is it, though? How long is this dumb demo? I don't want to play it if it's only 30 minutes. Not even. Is it more than 30 minutes? Also, if my heart rate is acting up, can you let me know? Because I'm just going to scrap it again. Because this is a new one, and I'm just going to take it off. It's making me annoyed. It must be software. More like 25. 25 minutes? That's it? Wait, that's it? I don't know if I want to play a 25-minute demo. Not very long.